What's up, guys? I'm here. Welcome back to the 18th episode of the Milan career mode in FIFA 21. And for those of you who are Milan fans, we did it. The derby's ours. I can't believe that. I think that derby took away like 8 years from my life. And for those of you who aren't Milan fans and are just watching because of career mode, just welcome back to the career mode. I don't really want to get real life into this, but just tell you guys that what a game. I'm so happy to see Milan doing so well in real life. And we're taking on Atalanta in the first match of this episode. Look at them. They're down in 17th place. What is going on in Bergamo? 13 points, 3 victories, 4 draws, 8 losses. And I know maybe Zlatan's been doing well in real life, but in this career mode, he is gonna retire at the end of the season unless, I don't know what would make him not retire, but I think it makes sense, man. The guy's 40, going on 41 next season, and he hasn't really been performing as well as I'd like him to, and I think maybe it's time that he does call it quits. I'm sorry if some of you are a little bit disappointed by that, but I think that is the way to go. Let's get into this match at the San Siro. I can see they have John Stones, Bai, Gomez playing in central midfield, Oswaldinato, I have no idea who that is. They still have Gomez, Ilicic, Gosens, Zapata playing on the left, Hateboer on the right. What is going on at Atalanta? Gasperini has absolutely lost his mind. Let's see if we can pick ourselves up another big victory. Those sliders, man, I really think they added something to this series. Auge on the right, Leao on the left. Leao has been coming back into form, and I want to continue to give him the game time. Simon Kjær is starting with Benacer and Sandro Tonali. I said the last time the long passing, well, basically anything crossing and all that, I did put it on manual, so that's why maybe sometimes it doesn't go directly to the target. It makes it a little bit harder. I need a coffee because it's like what, almost 9 o'clock here when I'm recording. Sorry this is so late, but it's going to come out as Rematch is in behind. Good save by Golini, but it looks like we're easily able to break down Atalanta. Don't know what's going on there as Hakan tries to do like a no-look shot. It's not like 1000% confirmed that I'm not going to be renewing Kjær's contract, but it's looking more yes than no, because maybe, well, not maybe, I want to give obviously Kabak the game time, but man, he's putting in these performances that make me want to give him a new contract. Rafael Leao with some work to be done here on the wing. Spots Benacer, Sandro Tonali. Can he play in Auge or Rebic? Ante Rebic, great dribbling by Ante Rebic. Lovely finish. Absolutely nothing going for them. Down in 17th place. Rebic 1-0. Calabria with space. Go Auge. Give it right back to him. Calabria. Nice ball to Rafael Leao. Heads that one. Oh, tried to head it down for Rebic. Just inside. Atalanta really, after those few opportunities, offered us absolutely nothing. We took the lead 1-0. And I think it's going to be all Milan this match. Yes, referee. Thank you very much. Hakan with a 33-yard free kick. I think he's done it from this range. Can he do it again? That's Hakan. Easily saved by Golini. Calabria. Auge. Can we get the goddamn ball back? Thank you very much. You guys finally listen to me. Olof Lovgren just gets in behind Eric Bailly. Olof Lovgren for a goal. Just patience by Olof Lovgren, and going to be firing that one into the back of the net. I don't know how many goals that is on the season. Maybe 4? Maybe 3. That's his 3rd goal in the Serie A. I think he even has 1 in the Champions League. 2-0. Paulo Valente and Tomiyasu. And it's going to be a penalty. Simon Kjær apparently taking down maybe Ilicic, maybe Oswaldinato. I have no idea what his name is. Yeah, that's exactly who he takes down. And Oswaldinato, whoever that is, has a fantastic name. Don't know if he's a real player or just a Brazilian. That is, oh my god, either way, he misses the net. After making me wait like 2 additional minutes for absolutely no reason, he finally blows the whistle. Big 3 points to start off the episode. We're heading into the transfer market soon, and also I updated the way my manager looks. I think it looks a little bit more like me than, you know, the first one I made. But big 3 points. One more game before the January transfer window opens. Lofgren and Rematch scoring. And a new maroon shirt with a red tie and a white shirt. I think that looks just a little bit better than just me with a cap. I'm taking things more seriously right now, as we can maybe win that Scudetto. Also, I promoted some players from the academy and I put them on the transfer list. Alex D'Angelo. We also did put Pellegrini. It would have been nice to use this guy, but we need to make some youth player sales, and we're always going to keep tabs on these guys. Michael Lewis that we scouted from Wales. If they can go on and be fantastic players, I would really feel accomplished for scouting them. January coming up soon, and we've got another loan with option to buy, and I don't know what happened when the game updated. Apparently my manager just doesn't show up in the negotiation, so they want a 2-year loan length with a wage obviously of 500 with an option to buy. So we're just gonna go ahead and accept it, and they're ready to offer 390k for him, which I'm going to be accepting. Try and complete that objective. Progress assessment. What's wrong with you guys? Get a streak of 5 wins this season. Sign 3 players from Europe. I'm trying to do that. I signed Kabak, but apparently he's not a player from Europe. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Torino next, and we're heading into the transfer window. I have an idea of a transfer I'd like to make, and if we take a look at the calendar, this is our final game up until January. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate this one, because I'd actually like to get a Copa Italia match in this episode, because that's exactly what I want to do. So we're going to fix up the lineup. I think we're good enough to simulate, and if we need to jump in, we can always go ahead and jump in. All right, so we're going to be going with Kabak, Romagnoli, Teo Hernandez back from injury, Kessie Benacer, Brahim on the left, Solid Maker on the right. Yes, I know it's Salamacaris, but Salamacaris is going to be playing on the right. I want to give him a lot more game time. He's here, he's rotation, because obviously right now he's not at a great overall, but I'm still giving him the game time. Hakan is now an 84. He's still continuing to grow at this age. Zlatan starting up top. This really is Zlatan's final season at Milan. Let's try and get this guy a trophy, and if we play the final game at home, let's try and give him just a big game at home to end off his career. Torino shouldn't be too much of a problem, but yeah, getting back to Zlatan, man, like I said, I would love to keep him, but I just think this is what we should be doing and trying to move forward. Obviously, he's elite. Obviously, he can still perform. You see it case in point in real life. And in this game, too, he's not having the greatest of seasons, but he can still score. But his production level is just not like it was last season, where he scored 27 or 28 goals. I didn't really want to jump into this game, but 45 minutes in, nothing for us. Calabria with the yellow card. We're actually just going to jump in straight away, as Zlatan is about to do the kickoff for us. Let's go, guys. I think we can walk out of here with a victory. Brahim, Teo Hernandez, Hakan to Salamacaris. Go Calabria. Nice ball to Calabria. Davide Calabria. There is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Please, come on, man. You got to do better than that. You're seeing it. Zlatan last season would be finishing those 1000%. Not saying he's completely lost it, but the age is really showing. Kessie. Now watch him score an absolute banger here. Zlatan tries to go for a shot. Imagine he would have just said, Adam, you want me to retire? No, screw you. You retire from being the coach of Milan, because apparently you don't know what you're doing. Zlatan, good dribbling. Finds Kessie. Kessie! Zlatan. Teo. You want to make the actual run you should be making. As Hakan. Go Calabria. Nice ball to Davide Calabria. Davide Calabria can't. Oh my god, what an own goal. Calabria, I saw Brahim Diaz. I think it would have actually got to him, but Lianco comes sliding in, and Salvatore Sirigu should be furious with his defender. That's an own goal. 1-0. Calabria now. Davide Calabria whips in. There is Zlatan. That's 2 today. That's 2 today that you miss. That is 2 today that you miss. Some good strength. Meite, and then fighting for the ball. And referee is just not going to blow the full-time whistle. He finally does. A 1-0 victory. It was a hard-fought 1-0 victory, but the eventual goal coming from an own goal. And we take all 3 points here once again. Brahim already changed to a central attacking midfielder. Is that going to make his rating go up? It absolutely does not. It's the 1st of January. This is a player I've had my eye on, and a player that I've seen suggested, and a player that really could be realistic for us. Now, up top, I think we're fine. In the middle, on the left, it seems to be that every goal comes usually from the left-hand side, and the right-hand side, we're usually relying on Davide Calabria to make good crosses. Brahim, nothing really against him. He's still really developing, now trained as an attacking midfielder, and that's going to make him play a lot better, giving some rest to Hakan. So this is a transfer that I really would like to make, and I've really actually thought about it. Initially, Florian Thauvin was a guy that I was looking at, and then he just decided that he wanted to join Aston Villa, wanted a new challenge for him. And let me scroll up, because I think you guys know, but this is the player I think I'm going to be going for. Nabil Fekir, attacking midfielder, but right midfielder is where I want to play him. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 84 overall. He's experienced. Think of this as maybe the transfer of Van Bommel that Milan made a couple of years ago. Obviously not to the same extent, but I don't know if I want to use this guy long term, but I know that for short term right now this makes sense for us. We're trying to maybe go further in the Champions League, try and maybe push for that Scudetto this season, and it really does make sense on that right hand side. And he can even play as a striker, an attacking midfielder. Obviously, the minute I get him, I'm gonna train him straight away as a right midfielder. His valuation 42.5 million. I really don't mind paying that. I think we're gonna get a quality player. He's got some good speed, agility, balance, and look, just all green. Ball control, dribbling, finishing, short passing, long shots, shot power, curve. He does have some fantastic traits: power free kick, finesse shot, flair, outside foot shot, chip shot, technical dribbler. So that's the reason I'm going for it. Just wanted to break it down just a little bit more for you guys, so it just makes sense for me, and I hope that it makes sense for you guys. Let's approach to buy Nabil Fekir. Gonna get that French connection with Theo Hernandez. And why are the two exact same managers meeting? That always happens with EA. They update something and just break something else, but gotta give it to them this season, man. They really did make a career mode that has been enjoyable and that I literally have not wanted to stop playing. Let's offer 45.5 million. Literally 3 million over his actual valuation, and see what they say about that. They say that it's a reasonable offer. We're happy with the terms, so we'll get all the paperwork in order so we can finalize the deal. We can get ourselves a big player straight away in this transfer window. Let's negotiate a contract. Important. They want crucial. Great thing about him, he has a scanned face. Let's accept those terms. And so I guess they want a 3-year contract length. Maybe I can counter for just 2 and see what they actually say about that. Maybe just 1 year less is good for them. That actually works. That works for me, and we'll see exactly what happens at the end of this contract. Release clause, absolutely not for him. And let's go. They just come at me with his wages straight away. 67k. It's around the ballpark of what most of the team makes. Signing bonus of 430,000. 15 goals. We have to pay him 1.5 million. I don't know if that counts for just this season or maybe till the end of his contract. I think Nabil Fekir is going to really work out for us. It's a realistic signing. It's maybe a signing that we need to push for that Scudetto. Let's accept the offer. Welcome to Milan, Nabil Fekir. My first choice really was Thauvin because he's more like a natural right winger, but as a makeshift right midfielder, we can definitely use Nabil Fekir. And I think he just brings a little bit more experience than a guy like Brahim Diaz. And I know Alge has been usually playing there, but that's really not his natural position. I really would like to use him on the left, but then we have Leao. But we just have depth up there in the left midfield, attacking midfield, right midfield spot. And I really think Fekir can do a job for us from here up until the end of the season. And he's chosen the number 7 here at Milan. Maybe we can change it to something else. I think 7's good enough for him. Has that special something, meaning he does have the flair trait. And how long is it going to take to change him to a right midfielder? His stats are really not going to increase that much or decrease, so I think we can afford to train him as a right midfielder. He won't be playing, I guess, at full stats unless we get his sharpness up, his form up. and actually play him in the right position. But Fekir, I can't wait to see what this guy brings for us. So yeah, basically what I was saying about the heights of the academy players is that basically the ones that were signed up last season and are here, so basically Falk, Lovgren, Valente was actually promoted this season, so I'm not going to be doing it just yet. Teliga, De Rosa, and Ostrom, I'm going to be adjusting their heights. Now I'm going to flip a coin. If it's heads, they're going to be going up by 1 or 2 in height, because men in general literally grow till the age of 18. So Ostrom is just there, and he turned from 17 to 18. So just to give it a little bit more of a realistic feel to these academy players, that they can grow till they're 18 years old. They used to be able to grow in the academy, but that option has been taken out. So we're going to go ahead and flip heads or tails for Falk, and then I'm going to go ahead and flip by 1, 2, or 3 and see what it gives me. Who knows, maybe he just has a massive growth spurt. Let's start with Hugo Falk. We're going to be flipping heads or tails for him. If it's heads, he's going to be going up. Next up, we do have Lofgren, who I didn't do at the beginning of the season, so that's why I'm doing it now. We're going to be flipping. If it's heads, it's going to be tails. Lofgren doesn't get a height boost this season, but I think that's just okay for him. Taliga, he is on loan, but he was one of our academy players that we signed up last season, so let's flip again, and it's going to be tails. So currently it's only Falk that goes up. De Rosa, who's actually increasing really, really well, 74 right now, still on loan at Nîmes Olympique, is hopefully going to be increased in height up until they're 18. I'm going to be doing this, and it's tails. So far it's only Falk and Ostrom, the final year of him being able to actually grow in height. It's going to be heads. So Falk and Ostrom. Now let's go ahead and generate a random number between, I don't know, 1 and 2. I think 1 and 2 growth per year. All right, random number generator. Let's generate between 1 and 2. I think that's a respectable height. And Falk is going to be going up by 2 inches. And let's go for Ostrom. He's going to be going up as well for 2 inches. So some height growth on these academy players. I think it literally just adds a little bit more realism. So currently it's actually here in centimeters. So let's just actually do that. Let's make them go up to 180 centimeters. We're gonna have to go actually edit them to see the results. And we do have Samuel Ostrom, who's also going to be going up from 178 to 180. So let's apply those changes, and that's some height growth for these players. I'm not using the mods to do anything like boost the potentials. I hope you guys can actually trust me on that, but to use mods to maybe, I don't know, stop players from retiring like we did with Zlatan and do stuff like this with the heights, I think it just adds that much more realism to these players. Maybe I can go ahead and actually do stuff with all the regens and all that, but we're just gonna wait and see. No growth for De Rosa, and Hugo Falk has actually gone up to 5'11", so we're gonna do it in centimeters, not inches. And Hugo Falk actually does have one more season that he can grow. Yes, monthly scouting update. We send our scouts out to the Netherlands, Georgia, and Brazil. Let's see what they've brought us back from Brazil. This looks like a fantastic player, and I think he might be a left back. Maybe could already be like 72 overall, but that valuation, I think it's something else. Let's reject all these other players. Next up, we have the Netherlands. Who have they brought us back? Visser, I think. Hoop Visser, a defender or right midfielder. And I'm going to be rejecting all these other players. Van der Broek. That would have been a great name. Vandenberg. That would have been a fantastic name. And we also do have Georgia. Somebody actually suggested this to me. And let's see what they've brought us back. Gogoladze. Maybe. Look at that potential. Look at that overall, 52 to 70, an evaluation of 625,000. Let's sign him up. Fantastic. I was looking for a left back this entire time. I've been training Paulo Valente, and then on comes Eduardo da Silva to make me literally rethink all my actions in life. 60 overall. He does have a potential of 72 to 94. We're going to see how that actually develops. Visser is a right back, left back, and Gogoladze is a attacking midfielder, central forward, central midfielder with 5-star skills already, and is dribbling. You know what? I think he's actually an attacking midfielder. I think this is the right position for him. This guy Looks like maybe he could be something great, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's take on Fiorentina in the next match in the Serie A. They're down in 12th place. Let's just go ahead and start him. He's not in like peak sharpness right now, but his fitness is there. He's happy, and I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Who should we bring on from the reserves in this match? Let's go with Tomiyasu. Did play last time, so let's put him on there. Fekir getting his full start here against Fiorentina. What a way to introduce yourself in Serie A. Romagnoli has gone up to an 88. Great stuff for Romagnoli. Why does this guy look like he doesn't want to be here right now for them? Fiorentina down in 12th place. I wish they would have showed a little bit more of Nabil Fekir, but he's getting his first start here. Number 7 for him. Number 7 for him. I don't know. I think that might work out. We're in the transfer window, and that's usually when, well, I think that's when the players can usually change their number. I don't know if they can just go on and just change it throughout the season. So if it's not the right number for him, maybe let me know. But Fiorentina, we're going to look to take advantage of them here being in 12th place, as Theo is already starting with a great run. Theo, can he link up with his French teammate? Fiorentina, man, why are they always great? No, referee. It's going to be a free kick for De Jong. I think this is Sim De Jong, or maybe just another one that I have absolutely no idea. De Jong, gonna leave it for Pulgar. Pulgar! Just over the bar. De Jong, good passing. Benassi splits open the defense. We were maybe in the driver's seat at the beginning, but then they had a great spell of possession and finally scored themselves a goal. Only 1 minute of time added on. I look away for 1 minute. Like 1 second, and we almost lose out on that one. Can't counter. Referee blows the halftime whistle. Yeah, guys, we're gonna have to step it up in the second half. Don't want to be losing to Fiorentina. Slow day at the office. It's this goddamn first game. Calm down. Calabria, please keep that in. Great ball down to Fekir. And someone needs to help him out. It needs to be Zlatan, and he needs to send that one in. He's not going to find him. De Jong. Nice ball. Lirola. Donnarumma makes the save. Are we going to lose to Fiorentina? Man, they've given us a game here, and I wouldn't be surprised. But that is a punch away by Donnarumma. Brahim. Nicely done. Brahim. Zlatan, can you get in? Fekir. Oh, man, guys. This has not been a terrible game, but it's not been necessarily a good one. Please, Calabria. Please, Calabria. We're trying to get in. Usually a lot better as Kessie. Fekir. No, referee. Don't blow the whistle there. That's going to be another loss for us this season. Last time was Napoli. This time, Fiorentina. Fekir, it's not that serious, but maybe long-term it might be. He had a decent game. Really can't give him, like, can't fault him for anything. But Fiorentina really surprised me here. 1-0 loss. And a Rematch transfer offer of 38 million. I don't want to see him go right now this season, so I'm going to reject it. But Dortmund offering for Ante Rebic. Do you think there's some interest for one of your star strikers? Is that why you're trying to sign Ante Rebic? But, let's try something right now. We're ready to offer you 38 million for Ante Rebic. What about Ante Rebic for Erling Haaland? And imagine, I was thinking about maybe next season for Erling Haaland. Let's submit. Fine, we can do business at that transfer fee. Also, we'd want to sign Haaland as part of the deal. I definitely think he's just going to storm out. The guy that looks exactly... Yeah. Kier, a free transfer to them at the end of the season. I think I'm just going to go ahead and let Kier go. Nothing against him in this game. Nothing against him as a player. 32, he's only going to start to decrease even a little bit more. And maybe we can get ourselves something to partner up Romagnoli and also Kabak, or maybe somebody young, because Kabak is going to maybe develop into something great next season. And we'll just have to wait and see, but I'm actually happy with letting this go through. Simon Kjær is going to be joining Newcastle United. Great for him. He's going to go be playing some Premier League football, and who knows, maybe they're in a competition next season if they finish well. But Kjær, he's been a great servant for us, and he's going to continue to be a good servant for us till the end of the season. But I think it's a great move for Simon Kjær. I think the mistake that I made with the Rebic transfer offer, and Erling Haaland was because I maybe didn't offer, actually ask for enough money. We're going to simulate this. If you have to jump in, we can jump in, but hopefully we don't have to. Kier, joining Newcastle United. He's starting here. That's why I said it's going to be good for him to go so he can just slowly ease in Kabak to the lineup, as well as getting Tomiyasu game time. That's one of the reasons I signed Tomiyasu. I was very excited about signing him at the beginning of the first season. I still am about using him and developing him because I think he's just a great center back. He plays well every time he comes on. Brahim at attacking midfielder this match. And Zlatan up top, Leo on the left, Salamaker's on the right. Nice ball by Zlatan to Kessie, who shoots directly on the goddamn goalkeeper. Oh no. Oh no. Pereiro. Guys, come on. Oh, no, that's 2-0. No, I'm jumping in. Theo, who stayed up from his run before. Good ball in. Theo is there. Theo Hernandez going to be pulling one back. Good ball by Kessie. Another goddamn free kick. Salamaker is off. On comes Nabil Fekir. We got 20 minutes left. That's a lot of time with 7-minute halves. Can Fekir do something? He had so many opportunities last time, just nothing wanted to work for him. And then Pereiro, who scored in the first half, smashes that one off of the crossbar. Donnarumma was beaten. Go Fekir. Don't know why. Okay, you know what? That actually might work out for the best. Finds Zlatan. We're gonna get it though. We're gonna get it though. We're gonna get it though. Come on. Dalot. That's yours. Yes, it is. I was trying to find Fekir, but he wasn't making the run. Now Theo is. He got the goal to pull us back one. Theo just inside. Theo Hernandez. Don't know how he scored that one, but it finds the back of the net. Zlatan was making the run. Now Brahim going to find Zlatan. Just playing Auge. What a ball to Jens Petter. Auge, the save. Fekir is there. No. Absolutely not. I refuse to draw against this team. I just refuse. Kessie. Theo, keep going. Can he get number 2? It's going to be Theo. Finds Zlatan. No. Swing your left foot at it. That's going to be a 2-2 draw, though. We fought back from 2-0 down that we really shouldn't have been in that position. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I need to let you know that I've been reading some of the stuff that people have been saying about me lately and my future. I just wanted to ask you to give me another chance to prove I'm the right man for the job here. What's wrong with you, Sandro Tonali? All right, drop points in back-to-back games is not the end of the world, but it's still not what you want to see as Lazio overtake us. 3 points in front of us. Fiorentina once again, this time in the Coppa Italia. All right, what is it, 10:30? By the time I finish recording this, it's going to be 11. By the time I finish editing, 11:30. Time I finishes rendering, maybe 12:15. Then I could go to bed and it could be ready for tomorrow. But let's take on Fiorentina, try and finish off this episode strong. And it's like I wanted to play Tatarusanu, but maybe let's just try and get through this round. Let's just try to finish strong. And we do have academy players on the bench. Colombo. The only real change is Valente starting at left back. Fekir on the right. Auge on the left. Rebic up top. Yeah, and also I'd like to win the Coppa Italia. I really would like to win the Coppa Italia if maybe Scudetto is just out of reach. Fiorentina, man, just don't be exactly like you were in that last game. You don't need to win the Coppa Italia. We do. Go Nabil Fekir. He's going to keep it inside. Nicely done by Fekir. There's Kessie in the middle. He can spot him. What a ball. What vision. And Kessie. Hakan. Oh, what a ball. What a ball to Auge. Jens Petter Auge. Nicely. My God. Calabria with the block. Romagnoli gets. And the first half. It could be anybody's game here right now, guys. And even with that pass, as Fekir can find Auge. What a ball by Nabil. Here is Auge in the box. Way too close to the goalkeeper. Way too close to the goalkeeper. And he's going to send in a cross. There is Ante. Rebic comes down to the captain from Magnoli. And now spots Auge. Drop it back in for Rebic. Nice ball to Fekir. Tight angle. Tight angle. Tonali. Good job by Tonali. Great ball to Rebic. Thought he was going to call offside for some reason. Spots Hakan. Hakan! Hits the outside of the post. Everybody just seems like a little bit lost right now. Finds Nabil Fekir. Can he find Rafael Leao? That's another ball off the goddamn post. Like another ball. Kessie. Now Fekir. How did the defender get a touch to it, man? Fekir has been so dangerous this game, playing incredible passes. These guys are drained right now. These guys are drained right now and not able to do anything, as the simplest of passes are getting through. Heading into extra time, this shouldn't be the case. We should have been like 2 or 3-0 up. Get in, Leao. Nice ball to Leao. Kessie. Great passing. Kessie can spot Alge on the other side. Oh my god, Valente, calm down, man. Calm down. Second half of extra time. They have offered absolutely nothing all goddamn game. And now you're going to tell me they just came alive. Was that their strategy? Tonali, keep this guy there. That's going to be the end of full time and extra time. We had 16 shots. How many of them went in? 0. With the first penalty, if anybody deserves a goal today, it has to be him. A goal or an assist, because I don't even want to know how many chances he created. I have to check that at the end of the match as he puts in the first penalty. Pulgar. Donnarumma goes the other way. Donnarumma has been saving so many penalties in the past couple of seasons. Benacer. Ezerik. Right down the middle. Donnarumma is beaten. Alge, who should have put in maybe 2 or 3 goals today, just himself smashes that one. Lafont stays down the middle. That's exactly what he thought. Saponara, he's going to miss. And that's what you love to see. Let's power this one straight down the middle. Sandro Tonali, yes he will. If Donnarumma saves, Milan to the next round. He was looking left, Kwame, before the penalty. I think Donnarumma made the save with his feet. Into the next round as Gigio with a great save with his feet, man. Great save by Gigio Donnarumma, and a good way to end off this episode. I don't know why he took that big of a dive, but we're into the next round. But maybe if we go to player ratings, chances created, crosses completed, dribbles completed, 30 of 32, passes completed, 27 of 33. He had shots. He could have had like 2 or 3 goals, man. So he's actually fitting into the side well. Just gonna take maybe a couple more games, but a great game from everybody overall. Sucks that we have to take it all the way to penalties. Sorry, Dallo. You'll definitely have your place in the side. It's currently 11 p.m. I have to edit this video so I can get it ready for tomorrow. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, you can leave me a like down below. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the signing that I did make. I don't know if that's going to be the only one this window, but we'll just have to wait and see. Donnarumma, big save. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.